Joey Badass did everything wrong.
All right, so Joey Badass just flopped hard with his new album, Lonely at the Top, which I don't think it really matters too much to me. I thought the album was a good album. Thought it had some really good songs on there. But a lot of hype surrounding this album with the whole Joey versus West Coast thing, Joey versus Kendrick. None of that seemed to help. It's reported that Joey Badass sold just 9,000 copies the first week. 9,000. So this ain't even wood. This ain't even plastic. This is like paper, some of the weakest material you can get. And it failed to chart completely on the Billboard 200. I think Lonely at the Top was a good album. Number one, I think the album cover is absolutely terrible. This is a terrible album cover. Number two, in my review of this album, I spoke about how the label kind of dropped the ball. What Joey Badass's record label was waiting on with this album, I mean, he had his hit record, the Ready to Love joint with Ty Dolla $ign. You Don't Know What to Do with Superfly. The issue couldn't have been You Need a Single. This album deserved better, right? It deserved a better rollout. It deserved like proper, pushing of the singles treatment. Joey Badass does not make bad albums. When I reviewed this album, I went to Joey Badass's website, which is where I am right now. The album was nowhere to be seen on the website. So they at least have a listen and download link here. Finally, there's no merch for this album. They aren't selling this album. They're selling the 2000 album by Joey Badass. Where is the bundles for this album? Where are the vinyls? Where are the CDs? Like this 9,000 in first week sales appears to be based solely on streaming. That's what they're basing it entirely on. So I think it's just a fumble by the label. And I also think the right singles weren't picked. Joey Badass picked Dark Aura as a single. I think the single should have been Superfly and the song with Ty Dolla $ign, Ready to Love. So just it seems like a lot of miscommunication happening between Joey and the label here.
What up, words, boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit notification bell. Keep sending those cash apps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen. So there was a fella on Twitter, right? And I'm going to have to acknowledge this guy because I did say something at the time. I thought it sounded really good. I said something and homeboy was like, bro, come on, it's Joey Badass. He's not going to do those numbers. I really thought at the time, and maybe had he dropped it at the time, but the hype from the battle and all of the people engaged in Joey Badass, I said, Joey, this time out, I kid you not, gang, I really wrote this, that Joey would do, I'm just dead ass, I was like 150. I thought Joey would do 100, 110, low balling, 150 at the height of his. I really thought Joey was cooking. I thought with this battle, I thought with this Kendrick rhetoric, I thought with this Ab Soul and Ray Vaughn, Daylyt, this whole situation, this West versus East, I thought Joey was on a roll. He's on power. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's just got his bag right now. And I really thought Joey would do at least 100. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought it was so much hype, and I'm not gonna say I was wrong. It's a guesstimate. It's not like I'm locked in like, yo, it's gonna. So I'm not gonna be like I was wrong, right? But Joey only did 9,000. Now listen, let's just start here. Sales are not an indication of a quality of an album. And salute the top 5. Troy, I put his video in the beginning of my assessment, my commentary, and I agree with him to a degree. Sales don't negate. It doesn't actually tell us how good the album is. But, and I'm gonna give you a quick review of the album, what I think I did hear it. I thought it was a good album. And as a matter of fact, I thought it's my kind of music. It's pain music. I only thought there were a few missteps. I think that may have confused people a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest, but I'm gonna talk about the album itself. But I feel like the label itself took too long. Remember, he had this thing, they won't let me drop that. That is a huge miscalculation. It makes no sense. The only reason that a label would not have wanted him to drop at that time, let's just be honest, if they were fishing through his lyrics because of Drake's lawsuit. if they were combing through his lyrics and trying to get some shit, just a legal standpoint, because this is where we are. It's a new world right now. I can't think of any other reason. They had the momentum. Joey was literally on fire. Every YouTuber was covering Joey. Now, nobody's talking about Joey. I'm just gonna be honest. Maybe a few of us even put any thought into this album. So it's only a few of us even talking about this album. I think the spark is gone. The label missed their window, gang. And I think that's not the only mistake. And I'm going to talk about that. But I feel like had he dropped when this whole Red Bull freestyle and all this other stuff was going on and things were looking pretty up for Joey Badass, I think we got a different animal. I feel like the music on here is quality music, but I don't know if Joey ever really does numbers. I can't really say. I do know this is the lowest of his career, but I don't know if Joey ever doing. Maybe he did it 150, maybe, I don't know. But at that point in time, with all the hype and all the Kendrick rhetoric and this, that, and the third, I honestly thought that we were about to see a resurgence back to hip hop to a degree, and I thought the world was ready for it. But Joey only did 9,000 units. Now, that is technically pretty bad for someone of Joey's stature, but it doesn't seem like he promoted it really. Joey has been getting into this thing. To me, I'm thinking Joey has become one of these 1 or 2 post guys where he'll post it once, post it twice. I don't know. I haven't really checked, but I'm going to go on a limb and say Joey's not promoting that album today. Now, I could be wrong. I haven't went to his Twitter, but Joey's not that guy. Like Redman's going to let you know. Redman has been promoting the Muddy Waters 2 every day since Muddy Waters 2 dropped in the end of December. Like every day he's popping something new. He's getting something going. He's making new videos. Redman, but he understands the assignment. We're not in an era now where Redman could drop first week sales and just move on. He's an older artist. He's what we call a legacy artist. So Redman understands his assignment right now is to bring awareness, to constantly stay visible. And a lot of my older statesmen, they don't understand that. A lot of them will drop it. They'll post it 2 or 3 times. And I don't know if that pride getting away or that laziness. I don't know what's going on. But my older guys, they do not know how to promote. They do not know how to cross like reference other artists and bring them into the conversation. They don't know how to synergize their music. So they'll drop these albums and they just fall. They just flop. They go double nutting, right? And within 2 weeks, that artist is bored with promoting it and we don't hear nothing about it. But Redman, listen, it is now September. I literally saw a new video today for something Redman's doing. And I guarantee you it's off that Superman. It's off of that Muddy Waters 2. Red don't play about this promotion. But I've noticed with Joey Badass be on to the next with a lot of stuff. So I got to start there. I don't know if he's really putting the energy needed into this, right? He got some big features on here. I don't know if he's using Ty Dolla $ign. I don't know to what degree, right? I've seen some artists like, let's just be honest, Will Smith hasn't stopped promoting. He done dragged Tiana Taylor out, and so Will Smith understands the assignment for better or for worse. The album is garbage, but he dropped 2-3 videos off of. He's touring on you. That's another thing. You got to tour on the album. So it's not about first week sales. If you're a legacy act, you can continue to push the album. So I don't know if Joey is doing enough, right? 9,000 first week sales for an artist of Joey Badass visibility is, and I hate to say the word, but it is a flop. It is a flop. But like you would expect, let's just be honest, a Joey Badass should be doing, let's just 20, 30K off rip. And again, like this is underground hip hop and we're not counting sales, right? But Joey's visibility was really high this year. That daggone Red Bull Cypher did like 1 million something in 7 days. I think before that, it did 1 million in like 3 days. So Joey was very visible. So I don't know why this album could come out. Maybe it's the features, and I'm gonna be honest, the songs that people saying should be the singles is the songs that I don't really care for. So it's like this record, right? Super Fleet, which I don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like that record. It's a knockoff. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a knockoff Noriega record. To me, I don't like the beat. I don't like nothing about it. But some people saying that could have been the single. High Roller could have been a single, and Ready to Love is allegedly the single with Ty Dolla $ign. Those 3 out of 3 that I could do without. I like everything else. It's a good album. I think those 3 records are out of place on him. I'm just gonna be honest. He could take them 3 records off and have a solid release from beginning to end. Those are skips to me. Just in my opinion. Everything else fits the dark aura that he was trying to go for. It's a good record. Everything he's talking about is palatable to me. I like paying music, so I like what he did. I like that boom bap old school. So he had what it takes to be successful in underground. But we just may have to accept that Joey Badass gonna have the numbers down there with a Skyzoo, with a Stove Got Cooks, with a Rock Marciano. Maybe that's what it is. Even with the TV show, maybe that's just what it is. He's going to be every guy's favorite guy, right? Now, there are better spitters out there than Joey. No one is saying Joey's the greatest spitter, right? But Joey made a good quality album, but at the same time, you could also say Joey Hart wasn't in it because I don't know if the rollout was right. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Top 5 Troy said, there's no bundles, there's no vinyl, there's no CDs, there's no merch. They released it way too late. And I think I don't see Joey doing much of a press run. Like, I'm sure Joey could have got maybe he got the Breakfast Club and I missed it, but maybe, you know what I'm saying, Joey could have did Rory and did he do Rory and Mal? I think he might have did Rory and Mal. He did a couple interviews. But I feel like I'm not seeing him enough. I'm not seeing him like I saw the clips. Right? I just feel like maybe Joey's heart wasn't in this record, but let me read this and see what will happen. All right, I got an article I want to touch on and keep it pushing, but Joey Badass Lonely at the Top misses Billboard 200 with under 9K first week sales. Lonely at the Top fails to chart on the Billboard 200. It didn't even chart, gang. And again, that's not what he's going for, but at the same time, you want a little something, gang. Like, let's just be honest. This is his first album to miss the charts. All of his albums hit the charts before. In Top 5 Troy, I agree with him. The album cover is ugly, but at this point, gang, these album covers so wonky. I don't even pay attention to them. Like, if you can look at a West Side Gun album cover and be satisfied, then we're not even going to discuss what album covers look like or don't. Because album covers now they're just something that people slapping on. You know what I'm saying? You could throw paint on the wall and make it the album cover. The album cover was kind of, you know what I'm saying, goony goo. But maybe that's his kid drawing, so I don't know what it is. But album covers do draw attention. In this world, like, album covers gonna draw attention. So your album cover gotta look like something. It gotta look like something. But I mean, I've been noticing the past couple of years, these guys taking anything, just anything, and making it the cover. So I can't even really hit him that hard about that. Let me continue. This is a career milestone low, and it's unfortunate. His new album marks the first time in his career that the project from the Brooklyn MC has not debuted. It was originally delayed before its eventual release, and it's Joey's 6th overall, and it's first since 2022's 2000, which, again, I think I said this on a prior video. I listen to every Joey Badass release, but I do not go back, like, put it on rotation. I cannot tell you why. It's just like Corday, right? We need Corday. We need him. We need Joey Badass. We need him. We need Cole to uphold that boom bap, that rapper's rapper. We need you. I'll never take that away. We need that studio guy. He's coming in there with his book bag, with a giant bottle of smart water and a pack of pencils and pens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need you, gang. You got weed in the bag. You may got a burner in the bag. We need that guy in the bag. He got his beanie in the bag and all kind of shit. That's the studio guy that's just coming in there. He got a beat tape and a beat CD. He got both, motherfucker. If you ain't got a fucking CD player, he got a tape. Like, it's just, we need that MC. We still need you, gang. You got your army fatigues on. We need you. I get it. You got your black medallions and your gold at the same time. We need you, gang. You got your bands on. You got your your arm beads and all this shit. We need you. We need you. But at the same time, like I would never take. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my spitters, my boom bappers. But I play Joey's stuff, and then I'm gone. I'm gone. So again, 2022, he came up with 2000. I watch the videos he makes, and then I'm gone. And I try to support it, but they just don't make me return. It's just me. I have nothing against, like I say, I like Joey, but it's not something that I got to keep going back. It doesn't make rotation, gang. I'm just going to be honest. And it's sad. It's sad. I have to say, I got to work on me, right? I got to work on me. But let me keep it moving. Despite anticipate, you know what I think? I think I know why Joey don't make rotation for me, because I needed to be consistent all the way through. I'm just gonna be honest. And when you, again, this is just me. I feel like sometimes Joey would know what the album is gonna be. He'll have a whole shit laid out. I believe that he might even make the whole album. And then he was thinking like, I need that single. I need that girl joint. I need that type of joint for, you know, whatever, insert whatever. And it won't even fit the rest of the project. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think Ready for Love fits the rest of the project. The project is dark. The project is gritty. It's street. It's freaking, it's retrospective. I think Ready for Love comes out of nowhere and throws the cohesiveness off. So it'd be stuff like that to me. That Super Flea to me don't belong unless it doesn't fit the album. I know guys like this, you know, they like to mix in this and that. I think it's too all over the place. Even Nas will come out of nowhere with a joint that'll be like, man, you know, like I'll love the whole album, then it'll be one joint be like, I know why he made it, you know what I mean? Made it for the YNs, whatever, but it don't always fit the album. I just feel like Joey may do that and it just throws it. Ghostface does that. Ray is doing that lately. So it's like guys are juggling this, that, and the third. Busta Rhymes doing it way too much. Guys are juggling where they stand at to where they want to stand at. And they're clashing to me in certain kind of ways. Let me just continue. Despite anticipation from fans, Lonely at the Top hasn't found its footing commercially. It's surprising given Joey's reputation as one of hip-hop's most respected lyricists and his steady presence in both music and acting. Still, the project isn't without bright spots. The guest list is impressive, featuring appearances from Westside Gunn, Ab-Soul, Rhapsody, Rome Streets, Ty Dolla $ign, and more. It's on streaming platforms. Track like Swank, White, High Roller, Super Flea, and Still have gained the most traction. While the numbers may not reflect Joey's past success, Lonely at the Top adds another layer to his catalog, reminding listeners that chart placement doesn't always determine artistry. I feel like it's a very good record, but I also feel like they didn't release it fast enough. They're not supporting the record. Joey feels like he moved on. To me, I could be wrong. The album rollout should have been stronger, right? And I see what he tried to do with Ab-Soul, and all right, the battle's over. Let's get to peace, this, that, and the third. And I got you. Aha, you thought we was beefing? No, me and Ab-Soul, we brothers for life. I like that aspect, but they waited too long. Just imagine a world where right after Daylyt dropped that record, this guy announces that next week this album dropped. The album doing 90. I'm going to be honest. Right after Daylyt dropped his response, then Joey, even before he dropped his response, he announced the album dropping next week, and then he dropped his response. It's like, oh, shit. And the album has nothing to do with beefing. So it would have been a fresh kick up. They waited way too long. Way too long. So I think they missed their window, and they just made bad mistakes, and Joey got burnt in the end, and that's what it is. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that, man. You let me know what you think about the album. Did Joey do everything wrong? Did I do something wrong by taking too long? Like, I don't know, to like actually listen to it, because I didn't even listen to it when it first dropped. So I don't know. Maybe I'm part of the problem, gang. I don't know. But I did listen to it, and I do like the majority of the album. I feel like it's something I can put in rotation, and I probably will. All right? Let me know what you think, man. This probably be the first one. I like the American KKK. I always said, I did an album review on my review channel, and that was my favorite Joey Badass album. I feel like that album, when he was trying to be the new Tupac and all this and that, I feel like that album, that was a strong effort, big records. It wasn't this moody, Brooklyn backpack shit. It was like, I'm fucking as big as anybody in the game. That's when he was competing for that spot. And I don't know what happened. He went into his acting bag or whatever, but he stopped competing. He just like, he got back down into his 5 barrels shit, and this is what it is. So let me know what you think, man. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you, all right? Also, every Wednesday night, we go live on the What Show. Me, TJ, and Flays, all right? Tap in. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard and put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end, and then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking, and all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like past fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe and put some food in his face, and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click like, click share. Tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location. Tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here and we ain't the cheese, we the trap.